I was told it was Jesus. Among the various rumors that came to my ears, there was one in particular that attracted my attention. A young man, it was said, appeared in Galilee, preaching with a noble unction, a new law in the name of God, who had sent him. At first, I was apprehensive that his design was to stir up the people against the Romans, but my fears were soon dispelled. Jesus of Nazareth spoke rather as a friend of the Romans than of the Jews. One day, in passing by the place, of Siloe, where there was a great concourse of people, I observed in the midst of the group a young man who was leaning against a tree, calmly addressing the multitude. I was told it was Jesus. I could easily have suspected. So great was the difference between him and those listening to him. His golden colored hair and beard gave him the appearance of a celestial aspect. Great was the difference between him and those listening to him. He appeared to be about 30 years old. Never have I read in the works of philosophers anything that can compare to the maxims of Jesus. One of the rebellious Jews, so numerous in Jerusalem, having asked Jesus if it was lawful to give tribute to Caesar, he replied, "Render unto Caesar the things that belong to Caesar, and to God the things that are God's." It was on account of his sayings that I granted him so much liberty to the Nazarene, for it was in my power to have him arrested and exiled to Pontus. I extended to him my protection. He was at liberty to act, to speak, to assemble and address the people, and to choose disciples. Should it ever happen, and I quote, "May the gods avert the omen," end of quote. Should it ever happen, I say that the religion of our fathers will be supplanted by the religion of Jesus. This unlimited freedom granted to Jesus provoked the Jews, not the poor, but the rich and powerful. It is true that Jesus was severe on the latter, and this was a political reason, in my opinion, for not restraining the liberty of the Nazarene, scribes and Pharisees. He would say to them, "You are a race of vipers. You resemble painted sepulchres. You appear well unto men, but you have death within you." At other times, he would snare at the alms of the rich and proud, telling them that the mite of the poor was more precious in the sight of God. Complaints were daily made against the insolence of Jesus. I was even informed that some mischief would befall him, that it would be not the first time that Jerusalem had stoned those who called themselves prophets.